searching for my pieces. I'm searching for my pieces.
Hi Aquarius, welcome to your May 2020 tarot reading with me, you guys. Thank you so much for joining me. And yes, this is the May tarot reading. I'm going to start June soon, but I did want to get the May videos up for those who are still drawn to these readings and still want to look at what the hell was going on in May. I know there's a lot going on astrologically, especially for the Aquarius vibration. We still have Saturn there, retrograde. Okay, a lot going on, a lot of retrogrades and things astrologically, so I know that the planet is just kind of following suit with these energies. So yeah, we are going to start with an oracle card. We do have Taurus and Gemini season this month. We'll talk more about that when we have the cards laid out for you, Aquarius. But because of Gemini season being heavily featured in communication, I wanted to use the what's called the notes from the universe on love and connection. To me, this is like literally receiving a message from the universe, like giving the universe a third house to communicate. So let's grab you a note from the universe, Aquarius, that'll help you looking back on what happened in May, something to guide you. Okay, this is a very much reoccurring card. So a lot of us is receiving this. I'm pretty sure Virgo and Libra received this. And now you, Aquarius. What would love do? If you have Libra, Virgo significantly, excuse me, in your chart, or if you have Virgo, Libra energy around you, you may want to watch for their reading. But this card says, do you know why it is so easy for us in the unseen to quickly pinpoint your whereabouts? You leave behind footprints of love. Aw, the universe. P.S. The legend of Bigfoot continues. So hilarious. So what would love do? Obviously, a lot of the signs are being asked that. Maybe it's because Venus is retrograde, okay? Aquarius, Venus is retrograde in your 5th house, okay? And me too, as a Capricorn rising. My chart is very similar to Aquarius. So, yeah, how's that been? 5th house of romance and children. Having a planet like Venus retrograde there, it could definitely bring up certain things involving romance, soulmates, connections romantically from the past. But on the good side, Aquarius, it can definitely give you a lot of inspired new ideas. You know, having a 5th house Gemini. Now, you might want to watch for your rising sign, okay? Because this is Aquarius risings may resonate more with that. So whatever your moon, your rising, and your sun is, you might want to watch for that, you know? But anyways, guys, oh, wow, interesting. So the bottom of the deck is do something new. Do something different. And you know, Aquarius, as I was just shuffling off camera, this card stuck out to me, and I almost left this card on the top of the deck, but I'm so happy it landed on the bottom. Do something new, do something different. This is obviously and definitely a message for someone out there. Ever notice how easier it is to fall in love and to be fallen in love with when you're busy? Thank goodness I'm you, the universe. Ever notice how easier it is to fall in love and to be fallen in love with when you're busy? Wow. Very Saturnian vibration there. Thank goodness I'm you, the universe. Start where you are, Aquarius. I love your messages. Do something new. What would love do? What's something new that love would do? What's something different? I'm feeling the Venus retrograde a lot for Aquarius, okay? And that's happening until, I want to say June 15th. Don't quote me on that, though. So let's go ahead and start with the tarot messages, Aquarius. We got the star card here to represent you. I shuffled off camera until the star card was present so that I knew you were present. Star card talks a lot about, yes, Aquarian energy, but healing and inspiration, hope, renewal. And I just want to take this moment in the reading, Aquarius, to remind you how much of an impact you guys have in astrology on the on humanity. Humanitarianism. You know, that is so desperately needed in our world. Because of everything going on right now, we're basically on the brink of like a revolution. Surprise, surprise, Aquarius rules revolutionary energy in astrology. So, you know, there are certain things you guys are going to feel compelled to do, but this is all about just staying hopeful, okay? Staying hopeful. There may be wishful energy here to consider, but let's really get into this, okay? Yeah, 9 of Wands. This is definitely battles going on with humanity. Someone here feels the need, okay, Aquarius, 9 of Wands right behind you for May. May had an energy of looking back. You were protected most of the time. You were on guard most of the time. You were fighting for something most of the time, or you were reflecting on these 9 battles behind you that you've fought previously, which is great because this does show that a lot of you are tapping into that strong perseverance. Regardless of what you faced in May, you persevered. You were always ready in May. You had your eyes shifting. Some of you guys were literally in fighting stance the whole time because there was a person, place, or thing that you just knew was right around the corner. It could have been a financial battle. It could be pettiness, drama. But, you know, all of you are going to resonate in a different way. You just got your guard up, you know, in all senses of the way. Because, because in the cards it's saying because of the Seven of Pentacles, because of some kind of investment, because you're waiting on something. Some of you guys have your guard up because you're waiting to take action. Some of you may be waiting on a fire sign. We have your opposite sign Leo present here. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Yeah, now we have the Seven of Wands with the Emperor. So some of you guys are in battles with authority figures, you know, maybe police officers, lawyers, judges, strong father figure energies in your life. Anyone who wears a uniform, it could be your boss. You could be standing up to your boss, Aquarius. Now we have a Sagittarius here as well. Or standing up is going to give you power. There's someone here you're defending, or that you're defending yourself against. Okay, these people who are below you, whatever that means. And then this is going to give you, this is like some kind of message coming in regards to, you know, equality, being given something, charity, equal pay, not receiving crumbs anymore. Matching the investments. Now there is a small message here for some of you that have maybe a fire sign or an individual in your life that's inconsistent. There's someone here that charges in and out of your life to give you like bare minimum, and then there may be 4 weeks, 4 days that go by, 4 hours for some of you, and you're just not really, this is someone you're on a break with, but it's also someone who you've had conflict with. This is not going to be for all of you, but we do have the Five of Wands and the Four of, some of you guys are sleeping to avoid conflict. Like, or someone here may have gotten hurt in a battle or something and actually has to like heal. There's just a lot of mental conflict here, but there is change. Okay, you're gonna walk away. I don't know when. Okay, maybe it was on the full moon. Maybe it'll be June 7th. Maybe it started on May 7th. But there's a cycle here. Someone here is fated to walk away to gain emotional clarity and fulfillment. And it's like you walk away from that situation and follow your destiny. You're going to be able to heal from a battle that went on. And there's already an indication of at least 3 or 4 different battles that someone is fighting here. Okay, because we have the Nine of Wands. We have the Five of Wands. There's a mental battle. There's a karmic battle. We got a Chariot here. We got a Gemini. The Cancer, Gemini energy showing up. Maybe you, Aquarius or Libra, but got a Sag, got an Aries. Someone here's father is an Aries, or father is a Sag. Someone here, there may be a father figure and a Sagittarius child. Yeah, there's something here an Aries may express, or authority may express. Someone here stood up, spoke out with authority, or stood up to protect something, and because of that, this sparks a very extremely quick message. Someone stands up to authority, this starts kind of a little war, and then someone's given something, money, a refund, promotion, something like that. You know, this whole corona energy really has sparked that kind of energy, but others of you may have to apply that to your relationships or your home environment. But so far, you know, this is what I have. Someone wants to take action, step into their power. You definitely could be an Aries here, an Aries man, a father figure, authority. There's something here. You're definitely being put in a position of power in different areas of your life, and that's going to allow you to go off on some kind of spontaneous adventure. But it looks like so far the vibe, I'm not sure if I called you Capricorn recently, Aquarius, but I definitely am. This is the Aquarius reading here. There may be a Capricorn relevant here, but Nine of Wands, Seven of Pentacles. You guys are protecting, fighting for, and guarding against, guarding people, places, and things against from harming your investments. Okay, you're very focused on the energy, the effort, time that you've put into a certain person, place, or thing. Your focus. So I don't know what's going on, Aquarius. If this is someone in your environment or if this is you, but someone here feels very protective, very on guard. There may be actual blocks to consider here, because the Nine of Wands is like a fence, a block. Okay, but you can persevere. I will say, now that we're at the end of May, you persevered through May. May was very much a battle of investment for you, fighting for the things that you know have already been planted for you, whether that's financial. Okay, and we also have that what would love do, just like Libra did, just like Virgo did. Okay, so we'll see. All right, what's going on for Aquarius for May? And I can't make this up, guys. The card that just jumped out is the Seven of Wands. So you guys came into May, the very beginning of May was like, all right, you know what, I'm stepping up. And Aquarius is that energy, or you'll invoke that energy in other people. you know, that it's okay to be different, or whatever the cause I would say this is a revolution. That might be why you're being asked what would love do, because there's a lot of energy in your reading so far that I'm picking up on that's hostile, it's protective, it's resistant, maybe even rigid, but I feel there are so many reasons why. There's just some kind of cause, okay, that you're fighting for, and that's actually the actual vibration of the universe as well. As I read this, there's like a bunch of riots and stuff going on in, I believe, Minnesota. So 7 of Wands, we got Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy here, and this is the first card out, so it could be how you guys entered May, but keep in mind you can experience this energy all throughout May. You could experience this the very last day of May. But if I'm going to read it like this, I think this is something you came into May feeling. You knew that there was going to be certain things you'd have to stand up, you know, and this is a lovely Aquarius energy. That rebellion, standing up alone. You know, you're up there alone and there's these people below you that don't like that you're up there, that they're trying to trip you and get you down, but you're fighting, you're ready. And we have the Emperor again, so this again is either involves a father figure, maybe it's the father of your children, maybe it's your father, maybe it's a manager, maybe it's a boss, maybe you're standing up against some kind of false authority. Someone here, there's like an abuse of power that is extremely relevant to mention, Aquarius. And again, I was going to say Capricorn. And I think there's just a huge Capricorn vibration around you guys because Saturn moved into Aquarius on March 21st. It'll be there until July 1st. And then when it goes direct, it'll be there for 3 years. So we've got this strong Saturnian authority, battle, karma, boundary energy for a long time for you. So I don't know if you're fighting your boss or if there's anything, but you're stepping up as authority. You're stepping up against anybody who's misusing their authority as well. You're in that vibe. Yeah, this is a battle. There's definitely something expressed with authority. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. It's in regards to something that you're not getting. It's in regards to you know, unequal pay or unfairness. It's almost like is it a union? Do they call it like a strike? Like, I don't know what's going on here, but some of you guys watching may be involved in that or something. But let's continue and see how the first 2 weeks of May progressed. So let's see. What else do we have for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising for, you know, the first week, the first 2 weeks of May? We have, well, the Moon card wanted to come out. I'm going to reshuffle because I was a little sloppy. But, yeah, there's just something here about sleeping. Someone here sleeps about four hours a night. A lot of fire energy here. Actually, all fire energy with the Moon and the Four of Swords. So to me, that has a lot to do with what's being expressed. Definitely heavy, heavy battles. Heavy karma that someone might be dealing with. Although there's like this promotion or this victory happening in secret, some of you guys are afraid to take in a promotion right now. You're afraid to be seen. You're afraid to be acknowledged for something. It's a Pisces here, Aries, Leo, Sag energy. But it's like there's a secret promotion or secret attention happening here, but you know while you're up there on that high horse what this is going to cause in the future. It's actually giving you, it's a heavier responsibility, and maybe that's why the Emperor card keeps coming out. Someone here was offered a heavier amount of responsibility in some way in their life, not just at a job. You were acknowledged for something secretly, and you're following your intuition though about this attention, whether this is relationships, whatever it is. It's a situation that you were able to secretly see. You're waiting on your ship to come in order to be able to let go some kind of burden. Some of you guys are like about to quit your job, and you just received a promotion, but you're like, fuck, I was gonna quit in 3 weeks. Like, I was just about to put my 2 weeks notice in. Like, this is too heavy to keep carrying around in conflict. I need more time to rest. I need more downtime. But, you know, this might involve a Queen of Pentacles, a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, an apology. This is somebody's wife. Somebody here, there's a new beginning in a home environment or a risk. And there's something being offered financially. This is a woman and child. Someone's single. I don't know. The Moon card came out for that, though. So, yeah, I think the Moon wants to stay here. I'm going to reshuffle, though, Aquarius. But please know you could be this could be subconscious. This could be a secret battle. This could be someone here may have significant dreams when they sleep. Someone here meditates. Okay, there's something here about nighttime energy and meditating and getting peace. Like, there's a bunch of fighting, and then finally the night time comes and you can get at least 4 hours of sleep. But, you know, I don't know if there's a Pisces or Cancer involved in this. Maybe it was the Scorpio full moon. Maybe you can't see. You're standing up and fighting emotionally at a soul level for, you know, against illusion. You know, you want the truth or something, but someone here, even though they're afraid, they're conquering their fears. Give me more for Aquarius for the first 2 weeks of May. Like, give me more for the first week, the Eight of Wands, more wand energy. We literally have the 7 and the 8. So that's chronological order. Someone stood up here to travel. There may be a message that is important here, or communication online. I know it's kind of hard to travel by airplane right now, but there's travel, communication. There's something here being focused on. And this could be something that is arriving in Gemini season after May 20th. But you came into May standing up and communicating, moving forward and focusing on what you can do to defend yourself in the situation. Maybe you want to travel to a lover or a connection you have at a distance, because I do see a long distance connection. I see an online connection where there's, you know, communicating between lovers, text messages, and that was a synchronicity with my watch. So there may be a choice here with the Lover's card. You could be dealing with a Gemini. But we have the Page of Wands. So there is something being expressed in a text message, and it was the first couple days of May. It was the first couple weeks. There was something that was expressed to you in a text message, maybe by a fire sign, Leo, Gemini, Aries, Sag. Someone here may have Venus in a fire sign. There's a mother and child here as well. Someone who's pregnant, a Leo. They may be pregnant with a child that will be born in Leo season. So their due date may be like July, August. There's definitely a wife, or there's someone here has Venus in Leo, Venus in Aries, Venus in Sagittarius. But I see this as a mother, wife, and a younger child. So this is about getting with a woman. If you're a man watching, or if you're the woman, I don't know. There's a single mom here. It does look to me like there's Leo. We got two different indications of Leo. Or this is just about confidence, looking more attractive, because someone here has anxiety, hard time sleeping. And it's because of the direction they want to move. I feel a little bit here like someone's standing up at the beginning of May to get things moving forward in order to focus. Give me more for Aquarius. We have the Four of Cups and the Judgment card coming out. So this is pretty straight to the point. There was a missed phone call. I don't know. There's text messages, and so I don't know who was getting blown up at the beginning of May. But we got the text message card. We got the phone call. We got the missed opportunity. So someone here, there are missed text messages and missed phone calls to mention specifically for the beginning of May. Now this right here, the Judgment card, you feel really called to move in a certain direction, don't you, Aquarius? This is a second opportunity, a resurrection, Pluto energy, so Scorpio energy. There's a missed opportunity that you had, that you actually have a chance with. I don't know if it's a person, I don't know if it's a place, a thing, but there's something moving forward after you stand up for yourself the first 2 weeks of May. Okay, there might be some kind of slight battle or something like that as well. But either way, things move, and it's like you start feeling called to focus your attention. You start feeling called. There might be a conversation on the phone that takes place at the beginning of May that's important, and you're discussing maybe being unsatisfied emotionally. Maybe there's someone here who communicates with you. It could be romantic, a job. There's just something being communicated where there's another choice or another chance, and you're not sure if you want to answer the phone. You're not sure if you want to respond to this text. You're not sure if you're available because you were unsatisfied in the past. You know, there was rejection. There may be a second chance or apology or forgiveness that is rejected. But it's interesting, and it's because someone here is very concerned with being emotionally fulfilled. You could be dealing with a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. But I love when these two cards come out in the same reading, because it's literally the difference between what you're wishing for, satisfaction emotionally, and not being, like, you have to be here to even appreciate this. Right? You don't even know what this is if you haven't gone without it. So I'm telling you, satisfaction emotionally, because someone's bored here and they're not really sure if they want to answer the phone, or, you know, they know what would emotionally fulfill them, and they're not going to be accepting anything less than that, whether it's a job or not. We do have a hardcore water sign here, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Maybe someone's already connected emotionally with someone else, so you're not going to like answer the phone or text this person. And we do have an ending maybe with a water sign. Look at that. We have a new love. I don't know what's going on here, Aquarius, but there's definitely there's something here about jumping into a new relationship after an ending, because this right here, wow, there's a lot of love here with the Queen of Cups and the Nine of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Now there might be an ending with a water sign and then a new beginning of love. It doesn't have to be a water sign, but I do see that there's emotional stability and security and fulfillment is important here as to why someone missed out on a second chance, or why someone is maybe apologizing for rejecting somebody, because there was a lot of pain here. And someone is just healing that. Okay, again, I see a mother and child. But strong water energy, stabilizing it. New love. There's definitely new love. Could be Aries. Okay, we got Uranus here. That's your energy, Aquarius. But after some kind of painful ending, you know, someone here healed their self. Yeah, there is regrets, though. Okay, there is conflict emotionally, depression, focused on what didn't work out in the past. Someone here who's conflicted emotionally, they have a lot of love for someone. Okay, and if that person isn't the one calling them, texting them, they're not really responding or engaging emotionally because they're just not satisfied. They've got that on their mind, though. So let's continue. We'll move into the second half of May now. So let's see what's going on energetically for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the end of May. And out comes the Ace of Swords. I thought it was the Ace of Cups. So I think you're gaining clarity. No wonder you were standing up. Some of you guys are speaking out, and I love that. Some of you guys are using your voice, online, messaging, and you're using that to stand up for clarity, to stand up for, there's new communication coming in at the end of May. And yeah, look, good news. Page of Wands, some of you may have Leo energy in Mercury or something, or in your chart heavily, that helps you express this clarity and truth. This is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So Gemini season is going to trine you. Taurus season, obviously there was conflict. You wanted to move forward, but there was like the past and second chances or something like that. Taurus squared you. The first 2 weeks of May were a little bit conflicted for you, Aquarius. But luckily, Gemini, the end of May, is going to bring in that air clarity. It's going to bring in that detached Gemini, 5th house energy instead of 4th house. So you went through a lot with your home. And this is, of course, for Aquarius risings, mostly. Still Aquarius, Sun, and Moon, too, if it resonates. But if it doesn't resonate, watch for your rising. I'm telling you, the houses matter. But there's a truth you want to express. You stood up for this. You're speaking out confidently. I'm on the money. We got an Aries. We got a Leo. Okay, there's some kind of truth. I don't know if you need to cut something out. Okay, give me more for Aquarius as we end May. Give me the ending of May 2020 for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. 9 of Cups. You're speaking out the truth about what would be emotionally fulfilling. There may be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio here, or you're cutting out everything that isn't satisfying you. You were not very satisfied the first beginning 2 weeks of May. You were missing opportunities. There was rejection, whether this was you or someone else. Maybe you called someone. Maybe you were texting someone and that was ignored. Whatever, Aquarius. But there's some kind of wish fulfillment coming in as we close out May. First, you have to discover the truth. I think Gemini is going to help you with that. Bottom of the deck is still this 9 of Wands. There's definitely a Leo here. Now we have a Capricorn, though. Or this is someone you feel bound to. This could be lust. This could be passion. This could be an attraction. There may be a child here that's worth mentioning. But the devil is maybe an addiction, codependency perhaps, or just Leo Capricorn energy. That could be great. But we got the 7 of Swords and then the Justice. So it's worth mentioning as well to someone out there that there's some cheating, deception. Yeah, there's definitely some cheating going on here, guys. And it's either you, Aquarius, or someone you're dealing with. Someone here is married and they're having sex. Yeah, wow. We have the King of Swords and the 3 of Swords. And that indicates to me a Libra, Aquarius. There's a separation. You might be dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Or someone you're stuck with financially, money-wise. But there's some betrayal. There's some sadness. There's some sorrow. And I don't know if there's a new spark with a new Libra. Maybe some of you guys just need to get out of a commitment you're already in order to start something new. But this 7 of Swords indicates a lie. It indicates someone who's trying to get away with something. Yeah, someone here, there's definitely been, you know, sex and something going on there, guys. You'll have to let me know. All right, most of you probably already know. Now that was an explosion that just took place. The Sun is in my hand, the 10 of Pentacles, the Lovers, got Leo, Gemini, but then there's so much that just fell out of my hands. We got an Aries. An Aries. Okay, someone here has an Aries moon, or maybe the moon will be an Aries. We got the World card at the bottom. I'm gonna have to do that again. But yeah, there's a child here in a home environment. The future, there's a choice here between, I don't know if this is 2 homes, 2 different futures. It's like you want to choose your happiness though, okay? All right, for sure. I don't know. Let me try that again though, because that was an explosion of cards. 5 of Wands, conflicts again. Something that needs to change. Yeah, look at how heavy this is. So all that energy that you were kind of experiencing, it gets even, like, it's highlighted for some reason at the end of May. This is like the last few days of May that we're dealing with it, which is where we are right now. I'm picking up on the current vibration. Very heavy, okay? Someone's been working really hard here, but there's still conflict. Okay, maybe you're dealing with this emotionally. There's an emotional burden here. Someone's trying to remain mature and balanced, but this has something to do with a heavy heart. You know, your intuition, maybe love. Yeah, because there's endings here. Ten of Wands, Ten of Swords. Could be with a water sign, or maybe this is just about love, but there's some kind of conflict. And then we have the Three of Swords coming out. So yeah, some of you guys are ending May under like the energy of like sorrow, heartbreak. But I will say some of you just need to progress into June speaking from the heart. Because for me, the Three of Swords is speaking from the heart. Having a heart-to-heart conversation. Head over heart decision maybe. You know, some of you guys, this conflict, I don't know if this is competition and third party energy, because I haven't yet mentioned that, but the Three of Swords can definitely be, you know, a third party where someone you're dealing with is married, or you're married and you're dealing with someone else. You know, follow your heart kind of energy, because the second half, of May will reveal to you the truth of what would be very emotionally satisfying. And this is all areas of life, guys. A person that would emotionally satisfy you, a living situation that would emotionally satisfy you, a job, whatever it is, Aquarius. We've got a decent little reading, and maybe that's why it's saying, what would love do? What would love do in this situation? Okay, I don't know if there's someone competing here, but this is literally a pretty deep, like, the way these cards lined up, there's even 2 cards in each of the row here. So bottom of the deck is the King of Pentacles. We do have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy at the bottom. And if that's not resonating, then the King of Pentacles is an energy of someone who's working very, very hard, stability, security, you know, usually has their own values. They're very responsible, very reliable. This is a Taurus to me. It could be Capricorn, Virgo, but the point is Aquarius, there's an underlying energy in May of you being really stuck in your head financially. You're stuck somewhere because it gives you a strong sense of stability, a job, a home environment, a person, place, or thing, but it's a prison. There's a financial prison here. You're stuck here. You've been keeping yourself stuck here. And we have the Six of Cups. We have memories. We have children. There's 2 children here to take consider of. I don't know if you're stuck here financially with children, if there's someone who's stuck somewhere. And this might be a codependent relationship. And it's interesting, we have the Devil. So someone here is stuck with somebody. Either someone feels that way about you, Aquarius, or you feel that way. Okay, there is a Capricorn child here. There is a Capricorn coming back from the past, a Capricorn soulmate memory. This is a karmic soulmate. A karmic soulmate. Someone who you knew in a past life and things ended it too quickly in a past life. So you guys reincarnated in this time, this realm. And it's like there's invisible chains still with you and a person from your past. Yeah, this is talking about being stuck with children, stuck with a karmic soulmate, stuck financially, codependent, chained to somebody. Okay, and it's not good because we have the Seven of Swords. There's deception. You could be deceiving yourself. Maybe you have to strategize your way out of this situation. It might involve the law or a Libra. Or maybe someone here is going to start strategizing and making decisions to balance things out. We do have a new spark with an air sign. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay, something that's going to inspire you and balance and mental clarity, Aquarius. But there is, I don't like the Seven of Swords that close to the Devil. This is toxic deception, okay? But there's also memories and children to consider here. And what in the hell, why you're stuck, okay? What in your physical environment that you can touch, feel, see, sell, and buy is contributing to staying here, Aquarius, in your head, seemingly with no way out, but it's like the way forward is forward. I know it's easier said than done, but yeah, there's something here about money, stability. Maybe Taurus season is a very influencer. This is Gemini season, your 5th house of creativity. I see the first couple weeks of May, there were definitely some battles and situations that you had to show perseverance through. Competition, maybe, conflict. And this might have just been a text message, aggressive text message, online arguments, huge thing throughout May, especially when Gemini season comes in. People start, you know, getting confident to speak. Not you, Aquarius, but I'm just saying that you'll see that there'll be an increase in communication, emails, you know. But I feel like for you, other than this being an argument in text that might be important, that turns into a phone call, there's a need for you to focus and stand up for that. This right here is interesting though. Some of you feel really called. There was like something you felt that was really meant to be that rejected you or something like that. And there's second chances and forgiveness to incorporate there. Pluto energy. But the second half of May gives you clarity. There's definitely a battle the first 2 weeks, and then there's another one the second 2 weeks. Okay, this looks like a battle of the heart, though. There might be some kind of fight or conflict that results in a breakup going into June, but at least you're gaining clarity about emotional fulfillment, Aquarius. I know you're an air sign, and you're more apt to form connections mentally with friends and platonic connections. Okay, but your emotions are important, so much so that there's like not much emotion here on the table. We got the 4 of Cups and the 9 of Cups. So it's really the difference between emotional satisfaction and rejecting that of which leaves you, bored and just unfulfilled. Literally, that's what's going on here. Okay, there might be some kind of message or news or travel or movement forward that is extremely emotionally fulfilling in May. At some point, you're going to start focusing on emotional fulfillment. And I want to show you this card because this is a person who is really, really seemingly tied up and restrained, and they're disconnected emotionally, and that's an issue. Whatever situation you're going through in May, I almost said December, what the hell? For many of you, this has to do with money with this king, or an earth sign that might be feeling this way, or you're feeling this way. But ground yourself in your emotions, Aquarius, specifically emotions from the past, especially if this has to do with someone you have children with that is toxic, or maybe you're dealing with someone who has children and that's a toxic relationship. Someone here is stuck to someone or bound to someone because they have like children. But there's cheating. I don't know if someone cheated in the past. Someone who cheated in the past is coming up. And definitely Capricorn energy. You'll have to let me know, okay? But wow. What would love do? Would love forgive? Because there's an opportunity. Someone's going to call you, message you, text you for forgiveness, or you're going to do that, Aquarius. And I don't know if that's rejected. Someone may have to forgive rejection here. But I love that there's this new beginning of truth. It is going to cause conflict, of course. It is going to cause, there are third-party competitions competing. But I think you should go into June really just speaking from your heart. Kind of have the 4 of Swords here. Right? 3 + 1. So there's clarity from the heart here. Versus, competing for something that would emotionally fulfill you. Some kind of wish fulfillment coming in at the end of May. There's communication that regards that. And there might be conflict because of the past, because of second chances, because of exes, because of unavailability emotionally. Someone here is not sure if they want to give someone a chance or answer the call. It's interesting though, someone here, there is somewhere you feel really called to move or do, Aquarius. You're going to feel very called with this Judgment card to move towards a certain offer. But what I was going to say is someone here is still conflicted at a heart level. They just got out of a relationship. They're still brokenhearted. They haven't healed. Okay, so they're not really sure if they want to, start a relationship again because they're just unavailable. They're still heartbroken. Or someone you're dealing with this, Aquarius, fit this how it goes. But yeah, guys, this is your May reading. Okay, if this resonated, please let me know by commenting any of your questions or concerns below. And if you would like a personal reading, I do offer those. Just check my description box for anything you might need, guys, to get a hold of me so we can talk about that further. But I'm going to leave you here, Aquarius. Hopefully May was not that hard of a month for you guys. I hope you guys are all safe, and I will talk to you guys again in June. Bye.